party tonight, 'cause it feels so right. There's a party tonight. Party tonight, 'cause
Welcome everyone to a brand new Photoshop tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to create thumbnails. Well, can't say thumbnails. Clickbait thumbnails like Mr. Boss for the win. So without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. By the end of the tutorial, I'll show you guys how to get the project files for free. So let's get right into it. What you're gonna do is open up Photoshop 2020. So after you launch Photoshop 2020, you should have like a welcome message to Photoshop. If you don't, it'll be different. Yours will be different than mine. Once you launch it, you should have an option to create new. Click that, create new. Then you should have like a different. You should be a pop-up window. Then it should give you different options to create a new document. Give you a few minutes to launch to create a new document. Alright, once you get that, yours should be like a default. Should say default Photoshop size 7x5 at 300 ppi. I'm gonna use my preset YT thumbnail. Copy my settings. I'm gonna change this one to MrBossFTW. Clickbait thumbnail. Make sure it's 1920. Make sure everything is in pixels. If it's not, yours can be like in points or inches or centimeters or millimeters. Click that drop down menu, select pixels always when do it. The width should be 1920 and the height should be 1080. Make sure the orientation should be landscape and not portrait. And change the resolution from 300 to 72 pixels. And change the background contents from white to transparent. Once you've done that, click create. And once you hit create, and then it'll create that, and you should get a blank checkered background because we don't want nothing there. I advise you all not to make clickbait thumbnails, but I'm putting a disclaimer out there. I advise you all not to do this, but if you all want to cheat the YouTube system, be my guest, because I'm not gonna be responsible. I'm gonna say this right now. Disclaimer: I am not responsible for your channel. You're just risking your channel, not me. I am not responsible for your channel. So that is my disclaimer. And I'll also put it in my description as well. I'm just showing you all how to make thumbnails like him. So if y'all are risking to make clickbait videos, I'm not responsible for your channel. Alright, once you get this, you should have on your panel here, you should have layers, channels, paths, adjustments. If you don't, go to window, workspace, and click essentials default. Then you want to drag an image that you want. I'm going to go to my file explorer, go to my desktop. I'm going to select this one. I got this up with Google Images. I'm going to drag that and drop that in to Photoshop. It might take a few minutes to Photoshop to recognize it, to bring that in. Then I'm going to press Alt on my keyboard and drag it out. Then I'm going to press Enter on my keyboard. I'm going to rename this to GTA 5. And I'm going to right click, rasterize layer. Then now I can make some modifications to this image. Right now the image is just blended and it's got no brightness and contrast and no nothing. We can do that by going to right down the bottom right hand corner right here where it says effects. We're going to click that. We're going to choose not effects. We're going to go to our adjustments tab. Sorry, not effects. Forget that I said that. When you go to our adjustments tab, we'll go to brightness and contrast. We're just going to mess around these settings till we're satisfied. I'm just going to bring this up just around 40 to 50 should be good for the brightness, and the contrast we're going to go ahead and bring this 30 should be good for the contrast. See if we need to do like levels, so I'm not going to do that. We're not going to leave the levels alone, so we can go back to our layers and delete the levels layer. Go back to our adjustments. We can do the curves. Mess around with curves, see where we want them. Bring this down a little bit. Till it's our liking. Or that's too much. And we can alright, that's good. Then we can alright, then we go to our exposure. Plus 0.5 should be the offset. Negative 0.0042 should be fine. I'm gonna leave the gamma. 0.75 should be good. Hue and saturation. I'll bring this up a little bit. Bring this down a little bit to negative 17. The lightness. I'll bring this down right about there. Color balance. I'm gonna leave the others alone. That's basically what I need. So if we can turn these off now. Alright, this before brightness and contrast, that's with it. Before the curves. Without curves, with curves. Without exposure, with exposure. Well, without hue and saturation, with hue and saturation. Without color balance, with color balance. So now we need to bring in the Grand Theft Auto logo. So I'm going back to my file Explorer. I'll find I know I saved it. I just gotta look for it. I had to re-download the logo. Alright, so now we can bring the Grand Theft Auto 5 logo. We can bring this in right to our liking. I'm gonna press Alt on my keyboard and click and drag this, just resize it. I'll put it over here. Alright, I'm gonna right click and rasterize the layer. I'm gonna turn this logo off for now. Then I'm gonna turn these off for now. Because I just noticed that I need to do something. I need to make the border. Because I noticed when Mr. Boss makes his thumbnails, he always has like a rainbow gradient border. The way to do that is go to our left here on our tools panel. If you don't have this tool panel, go to window. Come on. Go to window. Scroll down. where's and click select tools. Now scroll now go where the painting bucket tool is. Hold down left click and select the gradient tool. Now it should be the alright, so now we got our gradient. So now we need to create a new layer, and we're gonna left click and drag. Alright, I'm gonna have it like that. I'm gonna turn off the image that we imported. Then now I'm gonna select my move tool. I'm gonna select the frame tool, not the frame tool, the marquee tool. I'm gonna go like about here, select, and drag it out till I make a perfect frame. On Control D. Let's try this again. Practice makes perfect. I just noticed I just made a mistake. Then this should be fine. Then I'm gonna press delete. It should delete that where it just selected. Now we're gonna select the move tool and press Control D on the keyboard to deselect everything. I'm gonna double click layer 1 and rename this to border or border frame or just frame. I'm gonna name this to border frame. Then I'm gonna drag this to the bottom. So if I not to the bottom, just above the image right here. If we turn this image right now, that's what we get. So we turn our adjustments effects back on, that's what we should have. And now we just bring this back down, just bring the logo back down, that's what we have. And now we just need to put in the text. So we need to create another new layer, because if we just click on the text and just click on the image, it will go on top of the existing layer. That's what we don't want. Always make sure to create a new layer before you do anything else. Make sure once you click the text, make sure it's on the horizontal type tool. You can experiment with these other ones, but I recommend the horizontal type tool. So I'm going to choose a different font. I'm going to use, I'm going to search price. I don't think I got that font installed. Probably don't. Looks like I don't. I can find it. I'm going to be using the Grand Theft Auto font. We'll be using the Grand Theft Auto, we'll be using the price down font that's used in the Grand Theft Auto games. I will leave a link to this font in the description. So I'm going to double click this and install it. So let me, come on. And I'll click on here, and we can name it whatever screenshot you took from the game, from Grand Theft Auto 5, or whatever Grand Theft Auto game you put. Wherever you took that image and put in there, you can put whatever text in there. For for example, I'm gonna put what? What happens? No, I'm gonna put that. She gave me a free lap dance. No. A backspace. I'm gonna put get a free lap dance. No. Get a free lap dance in GTA and Grand Theft Auto on 5. Control. What the hell just 40. Control A. I'm gonna resize the font point to like 145. And what? Double click that. I'm gonna change this to white because the font is always white, like in here. Then I'm gonna right click, blending options, and I'm gonna add a stroke because it has a black. It always has a black stroke. Put 10. Nope, I ain't done yet. Effects. I'm gonna add a glow to this. Glow the drop shadow. And I'm gonna press OK. These are way too far out of each other. I'm gonna go to my character. You don't see this. Go to Window and select Character. Then what we can do is make sure to double click this text. Then I'll highlight it all. Then go right here where these two are, where it says black and 194.1 points. Select that and just drag it left. I'm not gonna give it way too much. 167 should be fine. And just click that. I notice when he makes the thumbnails, he usually do like a yellow arrow or something like that. It's just his logo. Press Control T for transform. I'll make this a little bit smaller. And confirm that. Press Enter. Confirm. I'm gonna go to my custom shape tool. Custom shape tool. Go to my legacy shapes. I should have all default arrows. I'm gonna add this to fill shape. RGB yellow. 3 point. I'm gonna click. Oh. Press Enter. Move tool. Control T transform. Rotate this. Alt. Resize. Shift. Just resize the arrow. Rotate this again. Just make it. There we go. Enter. Then rasterize layer. Right click. Blending options. I'm gonna get a little more in depth. And add a drop shadow. That looks better. Instead of stroke, instead of 10, we make it a 5. There we go. That is a perfect one. That exactly like, there you go. That is perfect. Once you're satisfied with your thumbnail, go to File, Save As. This is what's new in Photoshop. They give you 2 options way to save. You can save it to your cloud documents, which, like if you sign Adobe Cloud, you have the option to save it there, so you don't lose it. I'm gonna save it to my computer, but it will do what it just did. It's gonna glitch like that, so I'm gonna press the red X. I'm gonna go to File and Save As again. Save on your computer. I'm gonna save this to my Creative Cloud files. So where's the save as type? Instead of PSD, I'm gonna save this as JPEG and click Save. And nothing else. I'm just gonna click OK. And it's saving. And that is simply how to create thumbnails like Mr. Boss for the win in Photoshop. If you like this video, make sure to slap a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe and notification bell clicked. If you go to the link in the description below, you can get the project files for free from either from on my website. You can get the files for this, or you can get the project files on my website for free. So there will be a link to it in the description. There will also be a link to the price down phone, like they use in the Grand Theft Auto 5 logo. Those 2 links will be in the description. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys in a brand new video. 23